Cory Miller, leader.team. One of the questions I get asked often is in the first years as an entrepreneur, in the first years of your business, when did you decide to hire? And what roles did how did you decide what roles needed to be hired? So the common answer I give is when I first started the business, I felt like I wrote kind of as I recall, I sketched out like an org chart. This is what I need to get the work done. Support, development, email replies, for what we called sales when somebody would hit the inbound email form. Now, I'm just giving you the example to say that I felt like when I did that org chart, this is what all that we need to get the work done, that the bulk of the hats I wrote down in that org chart, I wore. And as an entrepreneur in the first year, real quickly, first 8 months, I was doing work that was not in my wheelhouse. One of those hats was not in my wheelhouse. And I was ready to take the hat off as soon as possible. Now, I prioritized that not just with my own pain. So that's one indicator. What's painful about what you do and the hats that you wear and that you need to hire and delegate those out. But the other is, what's the priorities? There were some things I probably did well and liked to do, but weren't profitable for us, that I might needed to at some point farm that out. However, the priority was, what is the most important work we get done? Can I do that first and foremost? We had a contractor from the beginning, but also if I can't do that, I've got to find somebody. That was a hat that somebody else wore. And I wore the project management hat, for instance, in the software thing. And so that's typically my question is, what's the pain point and what's the impact? So over the years, we knew if we hired let's say a software developer, we knew we could tackle a project, but we had to have that person in there to do a project or to expand our capacity, whatever that was. That was a prioritization. So pain and prioritization of what the work needed to be done. But it started out with that simple org chart and then starting to hand those hats off. A couple of the hats I was happy to hand off, more than happy to hand off, were accounting. I kind of supervised the accounting, but another one was support. So it was, I did that for about 8 months. It was really good for me, by the way. But I was happy to hand it off to somebody that's truly passionate. Like that's the hat they wanted to wear every single day. There's another one I was thinking of that I was happy to hand off to, and I'm blanking on it now. But the key is finding someone that is passionate about wearing that hat. That's the hat they want to wear every single day. And, it was project management. And so when I found, my right-hand guy, Matt, I was happy to hand that hat off to him because I'd struggled with it so much, thinking I could probably do it well, and was really, really miserable at it. So again, find somebody that's passionate where you feel pain, and the priorities that go with that.